If I had to start my allotment from scratch again, here's exactly what I would do. Before I tell you my biggest regrets, you should know that this is the first time that I've converted a space like this in this condition. So I've made plenty of errors along the way. But you don't have to, because you're better than me. Firstly, I'd avoid any advice that told me to rotivate, dig, or lay 20 beds in a weekend. Instead, I'd draw a loose plan of how I wanted the beds laid out, no wider than 1.2 metres. And before laying down any cardboard, I'd have a really good look to see if any of the weeds were perennial. And you can check this by getting a free plant scanning app that will just tell you. Couch grass, brambles, thistles and creeping buttercup have been and continue to be the bane of my life. I'd then level the ground, which is another important step, then laying cardboard and covering it with compost. Next, I'd pick 10 crops that I actually eat and not just things that look good on Instagram. I'd focus on one bed at a time and not the whole plot. And there's still a couple of beds that I'm prepping. This is an area that I didn't dig over first because, well, my mum was rushing me. And finally, I'd stop worrying about trying to be a proper gardener and learning it all at once. It's often better to just plant things all over and see what works. You don't need perfect rows or fancy tools. You just need to start. But if you are starting from scratch, I've made a beginner-friendly allotment guide. It talks you through each step in detail so you can skip the chaos and actually grow some stuff this year. Ooh, there's a nice flower over there. If you comment the word scratch, I'll send it to you in the DMs. Look at this nice plant. Look at that, that's nice, isn't it? Very pretty.